when shooting your enemies just isn't cutting it anymore, and simple strategy won't satisfy your bloodlust. Take it one step further and crush their entire society beneath the heel of your boot, salt their crops, and hear the lamentations of their women in Sid Meier's Civilization. She said, "You're a cold man." Discover one of the original grand strategy games, so old that you used to have to play it on a physical board, where you'll choose from a selection of real-world civilizations, based partially on their civilization's special traits and their historically unique units, and partially on how funny it would be to have them take over the world. Then micromanage every aspect of their society, from religion to politics, civics, city planning, warfare, and of course, which cities to name after dicks, and take them from Neanderthals crouching in huts to world-colonizing empires threatening to end existence itself with nuclear war. Because honestly, if you don't do it, Gandhi's gonna nuke that faster than you can say Mahatma. Experience the early stages of human society as you appear onto a random world map, just as our ancestors did before us. Then restart the game a couple of times for better resource spawns, and get ready to start your grand sociological experiment as you explore and map this new world, and then ruthlessly colonize it, stomping any local tribes unlucky enough to encounter you, and taking their cherished secrets, like how to ride a horse, while furiously founding new cities everywhere you possibly can before the space gets filled up like it's reserved seating at the Blowjob Festival. Because if you don't play Civ like you're Alexander the Great, you're probably doing it wrong. There are no gameplay rewards for being your Civ Games New Zealand. Shape your society along one of the predefined paths to victory, from the simple, straightforward goal of military conquest, where your main focus is mostly just show up with guns while your enemies are still figuring out the wheel. But secretly, you're dooming yourself to like 5 times the micromanagement every turn, to more nebulously defined goals like the cultural victory, where you win by having better TV shows than everyone else or something, and building the Eiffel Tower of Detroit, then get absolutely destroyed by the guys that just built armies. Or try converting everyone else to your religion, becoming the final form of the Jehovah's Witness, because that's never caused any trouble historically. Or just say screw it and send your people into space, which I guess counts as a win because you don't have to deal with any of the assholes on your planet anymore. Push in to civilization's endgame as you finally reach the modern era, where the furthest reaches of the map are finally revealed. All available resources have been claimed and exploited, and all that's left to do is work towards your final solution. Maybe don't call it that though. Then realize that everything kind of sucks, as a single turn becomes a micromanagement nightmare, where there are dozens of units to be moved. Cities across the globe scream for your attention, and after you're done, you get to watch all of your opponents prod their units around too, making you yearn to return to the simple life of founding Baltimore in 2000 BC. Wait a minute, is this social commentary? Is this game doing a politics on me? How dare you try to make me learn things in my free time, Sid Meier? I should have been suspicious when I could certainly pronounce Tenochtitlan.
Certainly not.
So get ready for a civics lesson, and to take just one more turn in one of the most elaborate grand strategy games that you can play without delving into the true nerd cesspool of games with an interface like a Risk board. Once you've started simulating on that level, there's just no way to return you to functional society. Starring, Okay, everything I can think of sounds racist, so let's just maybe skip this bit. Sid Meier's Colonization. Call me vindictive, but I'll never get tired of stomping out the English as the Zulu. It just feels right. Tell us what you'd like to hear in my epic voice in the comments below. Odd objects on the battlefield attract fire. You are odd. Cynthia, she is a very good dancer. Cynthia, move to the groove now. Give me liberty, or give me the death that I deserve, Yoli. Don't go breaking up my halo. I am Calypso, and I thank you for playing Twisted Metal.